I always know what's gonna happen when I grab those books, and I keep on doing it anyway. Because who knows the last time anyone tried to interact with them? I'm the first person to try. And who knows how long. Well, I'm on my own. Lucian was not able to come with me, which doesn't necessarily surprise me. Because I know Freya wasn't able to either. I was hoping that maybe he would just grab my hand as I started to get yoinked into the book, and maybe he would have followed. Maybe he could have joined me in here. Maybe he'll ask me where I was. Maybe he'll ask what happened. Or maybe not. Ugh. Not a fan of the big eye. Oh, okay, and there's a tentacle too. Not a fan of that either. Eldritch Bolt, Restoration. I think I picked that one up. I put away all of those tomes. They're back at my new house in Raven Rock. But I wasn't all too interested in using them. That seems like the kind of magic I should maybe try to avoid. I feel like I've been getting along just fine with my current magic abilities as it is. Uh-oh. Oh, there you are! Because I saw... Oh, I saw that I, had enemies nearby. I just didn't know where, and it just popped up right before my eyes. Well, that didn't affect you, did it? I tried. I got this new cyclone power. I was really trying to make some use out of it. Soul Gem, don't mind if I do. Conjure Seeker, I don't know if I will, but I'll take it for now. 16 Accords of Madness, Volume 6. I don't know if I've seen the other 15. Maybe I'll start a collection now. Maybe. Oh, the pages are starting to create a cyclone of their own. They're starting to make their own cyclone, their own shout. Watch out for paper cuts. There's a lot of other things to worry about here other than paper cuts, but what can I say? That's where my mind is right now. Oh, there's the lurker. Can I cyclone you? Nope, didn't really hurt you all too much. It affected him a little bit, but not really to the extent that I was hoping. And the thing of this isn't even necessarily my most useful spell. It's not doing as much damage, but maybe I'll have to buy some more spell tomes. Maybe I'll have to look through my spells and see what else I can use. Eldritch Hardness, almost said harness. 150 seconds, attacking enemies increases armor rating by 7 for 10 seconds. Eldritch Shield. Casting spells increases armor rating by 2 for 30 seconds. Okay, so different kind of variations of the same effect. I see that lurker up there. What if... Oh, and he's gone. I was gonna say, what if I went for the sneak attack? Maybe he'll circle back. Maybe he will reveal himself again. Or I could just get closer. Let's do that. Let's try that. Bridge. There we go. This place is a lot darker. This place is a lot more foreboding than the last book I went into. Sneak increased, alright. Did that level me? Nope. I'm right there. I'm right on the cusp. And you went behind the books again. Thank you. Is he gonna show his face over here, or am I gonna have to wait for him to go all the way back? Whatever he's doing, he's taking his sweet time doing it. He's probably not even walking. He probably just got behind the bookshelf and just stopped. Oh. And... alright. That's what I get. Because I thought he was gonna go out that way. He got the drop on me a little bit. He fooled me. Is he coming all the way over here? Oh, he is. Also just walks a little slower than I really would have expected. Okay. Time to go. Soul Trap. And spells at the ready. Oh yeah, here he comes. That hurt me a little bit more. That hit me a little bit more than him. Will that level me? There we go. See, I knew. And about face, run, and heal. I can finish him off now, though. I'm doing pretty decently on my own. I knew I would. I thought I'd be fine on my own, but still. It's nice to know every now and then that I can survive without the need of a companion, the need of a follower. Be it Lucian, or Freya, or, hey, even both. Just gets a little quiet inside my own mind is the only thing. Soul Gem, thank you. And we have, 3 tomes right here. Eldritch Frenzy. Eldritch Shield, which I had the scroll for that, and Eldritch Grasp. Poison damage, okay. And you know what, I'll just be borrowing that Amulet of Talos. Thank you very much. Are we out of here? Are we getting out of here? Flamethrower? Alright. Oh, sweet freedom. Sweet, sweet freedom. Seeker of Shadows, Seeker of Sorcery, Seeker of Might. Combat skills are 10% more effective. You may only accept 1 ability from this book at a time, so warrior skills, magic skills, and more stealthy skills. Ooh. All spells cost 10% less magic. I thought it was going to be that they were stronger. 10% less, yes. I also realize that there is some slight irony or hypocrisy in the fact that I will use these, but I haven't used the tomes yet. It should really be one or the other. Or, well, both, I guess you would say. And I haven't used the Ogma Infinium either, which I know you were not happy about the idea of that.
Yes, my friend?
Nothing to say.
I'll be right behind you.
What I'll say to you is I don't recommend going in there. I recommend not using those books. It's kind of terrifying. It's kind of just an eldritch nightmare. But unfortunately, it's not one you can just wake up from. I think there's still a little bit more here in this barrow. Oh yeah. That's gonna mean more spiders. I keep on just swapping to the wrong spells. Just juggling all my magical abilities over here, forgetting which is which. Oh, Lucian, thank you. Can I hit him? Oh, it hit him, it didn't kill him. I also see another sack up there, yep. Yeah, I'll take a look through my spells. I'll take a look through everything that I know. Ugh. Just because I know I probably have some better spells I could use, and now that they cost 10% less, you know, why not fool around with that? What's this, spider jail? If this is spider jail, it's not doing a great job at keeping them in. Oh. You're not a spider. I'll take your journal. I'll read your journal. She's finally done it. I knew she'd eventually crack. I probably should have left when I had the chance. The untapped power within these spiders has finally gone to Marilar's head. Who would have thought these tiny albino creatures had the ability to harness such magic? Being locked in this cage is frustrating, of course, but it is keeping me even more focused on my work. What did she think I was going to do anyway? As my sister, she must have known how devoted I am to this work, although I can't fault her for her actions right now. Who knows what kind of fumes these experiments have been giving off, or what effect they have on the brain. At least I'm alright, or maybe I'm not, but I think I am. Could these experiments be having the same effect on me that they are on her? Oh, the answer's most likely yes. The fact that I can go to the next page means most likely yes. Magnificent! It seems as though you can combine any one of the base spiders with a modifier to tweak its behavior. For instance, just imbuing an albino pod with a ruby seems to create a spider that jumps at its victims and proceeds to explode. But by adding a salt pile to the mix, it creates the same manner of spider, but instead of jumping and exploding, it emits flames from its body. I'd experiment with more of these behaviors, but it seems the bandits we tested the mind control spiders on are all still locked away. Marilar doesn't want me to let them out. Maybe there are too many in there for her to handle. I heard her muttering to herself earlier today. She was saying things like, "The spiders are mine, they'll listen to me." What exactly is she planning? I hope she's not attempting to enter the blocked off room in the main chamber. She knows we specifically sealed it after hearing odd chanting coming from that direction. Then again, what she used to know may not matter right now, considering the state she's been in. I hope she'll be alright. It's nice of him to say that despite the fact that his sister locked him in here. What I'm noticing, though, is that anyone who seems to come in contact with one of the black books, or even in close proximity with the black books, they seem to go mad. They seem to hear some sort of chanting. Spider experiments. Well, he had a couple of the, I guess you could say, recipes on here in his journal. I've only tried a few combinations, but things look promising. Here's what I've discovered so far. Ruby plus albino pod, jumping flame spider. Ruby plus damage pod, exploding flame spider. Ruby plus salt pile plus damage pod, forget about that one. However, Ruby plus salt plus albino pod is a flame cloaked spider. Looking at the results, it seems as though the purity of the gem could enhance the imbuing process in some unforeseen way. Perhaps if I could get my hands on a flawless ruby. I have also theorized that if one were to mix any of the ingredients in the previous experiments, a new discovery is likely to be made. Upon further inspection of both the diamond and a garnet, it seems they don't contain the necessary power required. I know for a fact that a ruby works, as seen in my previous experiments. Next, I'll see how the reaction works with an amethyst, emerald, or even a sapphire. There must be other types of spiders out there. Who knows what other kinds of imbuing processes have taken place? We'd best keep our eyes open. The source of the interaction will most likely be nearby, whatever new species we find. You want to become a mad spider scientist? No, okay. That look of disappointment on your face, that look of, not anger, but you're just a little, maybe a little angry. Disappointment, anger, disgust would be the right one. I can't say I entirely disagree. The last thing I need is to bring more spiders into this world. Well, that's blocked. Because I haven't found the key yet to get us out of here. I don't think so, at least. So let me just look around for a second. Oh, I didn't see that pod before. I did not notice that one at all. What's also interesting is it seems that even though the spiders, the jumping spiders, the flame spiders have to be created, they can then, like, lay eggs. They can then reproduce naturally on their own, which is honestly kind of terrifying in itself. They're not just lab-grown, they're lab-grown, and they can then go off and just procreate. They can just expand on their own. Mildly terrifying. Mildly, incredibly terrifying. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to... Whoop! There we go. Sorry, Lucian. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were gonna get hit in that. I just wanted to use my new fancy shouts. Only found the first word, so I need to find more.
Take this!
Only found the first word so far, so we absolutely need to find more. Well, we found the mind-controlled bandits. We found them. We haven't found his sister yet. If anyone's gonna have the key, I have a feeling it's gonna be her. The real irony would be if one of the bandits locked away and here had the key, but they couldn't get out because the door was blocked, because the door had the wooden bar on it. What about down here? I don't know if there's gonna be anything here. This is just a little odd bedroom, but I was hoping that maybe I could find the key in here. I got soul gems, though. Yeah, I don't think I saw his sister at all. I don't believe so, at least. Oh, here we go. There's, well, the cage door key, which it's not what I was looking for, but oh well. Yeah, if the cage key is here, I would assume that she would be nearby. Maybe not. Also, just to check, because knowing me, I picked up the key ages ago and just didn't notice. Let's see. And of course I had the key and just didn't realize it. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Well, that's a nice little circle we made right there. We went in to Barrow through there, and we came out right here. I want to head back to Raven Rock real fast. I don't really want to keep using the Champion's Cudgel, because as it is, while it has good damage, it's a lot slower, and it feels really awkward to wield. So go figure, as always, I'm going back to my Mithril Battle Axe. As always, I'm just keeping it a little simple, and I'm sticking with what I know, and what I like. Now this should be a little bit more my speed. This should be what I'm a little bit more familiar with, comfortable with. The one thing that I would kinda like to do, one of the things that I think might be nice is if I could maybe craft a stalhrim axe and swap out the Harbinger's axe for that for right now. Or I could even replace the Mithril Battle Axe.
Don't look at me like that, it was just a suggestion.
I could always swap out the Mithril Battle Axe for a Stalhrim Battle Axe. Either way, I know a great source of Stalhrim, so
What's on your mind?
Maybe you and me, Lucian, maybe we can go and check that out. Can I get that bone mold armor back?
Go ahead. Load me up.
I still hate when you say that. I really, really, really hate the way that you say that. Your Dwemer armor. Okay. 223 for that, huh? I don't know if I'll be able to make the bone mold armor as good as that, but I'm gonna try.
Let me know if you need anything else.
I'm gonna give it a shot because I think you would look good in it. Hey, if nothing else, you'd fit in with the locals. Did those bodies disappear? I think the bodies disappeared. Wow, someone came by, someone cleaned them up. I assume so, at least. Didn't pay anyone for it, but they're not here anymore. Maybe the house is haunted. With all the mannequins here, I wouldn't even be surprised. So the bone mold armor isn't going to be as good as his Dwemer armor, but I might just have him use it anyway. for right now. Okay?
Greetings.
Greetings, and let's see how you look in the bone mold. I like that.
I've got your back.
There's a little bit of a strange gap between the cloak and the armor's kind of collar, but I don't know. I feel like the shoulders are a little bit more form-fitting on this, which kind of works for your, like, build a little bit. This might just be temporary, but for right now, just, try it out. Tell me what you think. Let me go put this armor on a mannequin, and then we can get out of here. Before we get out of here, let's use that level up, too. 420 health, 345 magicka, 410 stamina. I'm gonna keep on going into magicka for this. Just for now, at least. And as always, I know I have so many different skills that I'd like to use. I just don't know which one I actually want to make use of. Not me being indecisive again. No. That's impossible. Maybe I'll just hold on to the skill point for now, since I don't necessarily know what I want to put it into anyway. Let me just go ahead and make sure I'm wearing everything I want to. And then I think we're going to head out to the stalhrim source, because I kind of want to make some stalhrim gear. At the very least, I'd like one stalhrim weapon, maybe to replace some of what I have right now. I'm not sure how much I'd be able to improve it, but yeah, I'm thinking let's try to make some stalhrim weapons. Hey, I went through the process of learning how to make it. I might as well try it out. I'm wondering what's really gonna be the fastest way to get to the stalhrim source. Given the kind of mountain range that encloses it, Doomsbethar might be the easiest way to get to it. So, let's do that. Lucian, look at this. All paths lead back to Doomsbethar. You must be thrilled about that. It does look like this might be the fastest way to it, or the easiest path to it. Here's that dragon that we slayed. Yeah, if we just kind of follow this footpath here, this should take us to it. Maybe a little bit of jumping. Maybe a little bit of climbing. Maybe when I find the source, it'll be clear how I was supposed to get here. Yeah, so the steps are over there. I went a little out of the way. I didn't follow the exact path as intended, but, you know, I had the right idea. I had the right spirit. If I only want to make one or two weapons, I don't need all that much stalhrim. I don't want to be greedy. The last thing I really want is for the skull to think I'm greedy. So maybe one or two, but I certainly don't need all of these. $12 stalhrim, I think, should be enough. If I really only want to make one or two weapons, that should be good. And I think I gave you some as well.
Yes, boss?
Can I just check your pockets real fast?
Donations are always appreciated. Oh, you want the stuff back? We can discuss that later.
I've never seen you smith in your life. You don't need it. Just hand it back, okay? Okay, you had 12 as well. I'll take it. I'll just take it for now, and I'll give you what I don't need later.
Let's go.
I agree. Back to Raven Rock, time to do a little bit of smithing. Bone Priest beaded bracelet. Hold on. What do I have? I have a couple things that I can make. Or I have a couple new things that I hadn't seen before. Bone Priest armor, Ashlander armor, light armor too. You know, I was making Lucian wear the bone mold stuff. Maybe I should be wearing some of these so that I fit in as well, so that I look like I'm from the region as well. We'll see. I'll have to think about it. It might be better than my silver armor. It's most likely going to be better than my leather scout armor. Alright. Something for me to keep in mind. Netch leather, chitin plate. Yep, I'll keep an eye out for those. In the meantime, Stalhrim Battle Axe, base damage 94, War Axe base damage 48. The other thing I want to see is I want to see the Stalhrim Shield. Because maybe that'll be better than my current Dawnguard shield. So there's only a Stalhrim Light Shield. Base armor of 38. And requires a steel ingot. Okay, I should have enough for that as well. And I should have a steel ingot lying around somewhere. For right now, I'll make the two weapons and see if I can improve those beyond my current ones. Stalhrim Battle Axe, 171. Stalhrim War Axe, 112. Let's see what I can make the shield into then. The shield I think is going to be better than my Dawnguard shield. Yeah, just slightly better than the Dawnguard rune shield. 64 versus 61. I rushed just to make sure I could use the potion up before that ran out. But for the weapons, we have 112 for the War Axe versus 118 for the Harbinger's Axe. 171 for Stalhrim Battle Axe versus 167 for the Mithril Battle Axe. Okay. I know I just came back for the Mithril Battle Axe as well, but now we're putting that back on the shelf, and it looks like we're gonna try something else out. Alright, and I think we're set. I've enchanted both the Battle Axe and the shield, which I even named both of them too, because for once I want my things to feel a little bit more personal. Winter's Embrace, absorb 34 points of health, target takes 53 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Winter's Aegis, block 55% more damage with your shield, increases magic resistance by 34%. Now let's just get those slotted, which I'm going to put away the Dawnguard shield in favor of my new, slightly improved shield. Winter's Embrace and Winter's Aegis. All because, well, Stalhrim is cold. Therefore, let's name Stalhrim gear after the cold, after the winter. Well, now I'm just on a new crafting kick. Now I just want to spend my days crafting, smithing, and improving my gear once again. Let's go explore. Let's explore. Let's see if I can find some of these materials, some of these local materials. You're looking nice and spiffy in your bone mold armor. I kind of want something local for myself. I'm thinking maybe it's time for me to step up my armor game too. Of course it's gonna rain as soon as we head out. Well, I was saying that it rained a lot here. Why did I ever say that?